Many others will give you good examples and probably the action you wanted to take. And I hope by the end of this conversation, it's not just you, your family, your network, your community will become a champion of reducing food waste and loss. This is such an important cause. We must all work together. Thank you.
Thank you, Schengen, for setting the scene for us. And now we will move into our rapid fire presentations. The speakers will take questions when we have done all the presentations, so please make your notes. You will have a chance to get in or engage in conversation with them. Our first speaker is Rob Voss. Rob is Director for Markets, Trade and Institutions Division here at IFPRI. Welcome, Rob.
Thank you and good morning, everybody. Let me cut straight to the chase and pick up where Schengen left off. Most of our work on food loss and waste is concentrated on food loss. That's, for those that don't know that, that's the part of food loss and waste that refers to what gets lost in the beginning of the food chain, particularly that is all the way from the farm onto the retail part, and everything beyond we call food waste. A key part of the focus is not just on the quantities lost, but on the qualities lost, and that's also where it gets personal, particularly to farmers, traders, and others down the chain, is because they get economic losses because of the lower quality of the food that comes to the market. And the reason for that is not because farmers are stupid or that they don't know what to do, but simply in most cases that the incentives are not there. The prices are too low. Sometimes the price is so low it doesn't make sense to harvest the products, and they lose the production because of that, simply because the cost of hiring extra workers to harvest the product is not worth it. So we have a range of causes which go from the incentives, but also on to what happens further in the chain, whether there's enough storage space, marketing capacity, and so on. So what I would like to mention is what are the possible solutions that we have here. The first thing is, particularly, is if the incentives are not right for farmers, that they can make the money that they want in the market, then any simple technological solution also will not work. So what we have been doing, and we're still having in progress, is a couple of experiments to see what would drive farmers, vendors, processors to avoid food losses along the chain. And here's 2 or 3 examples, of which 2 have already concrete results. The first is in Guatemala, where bean producers, we set up an experiment where they have better contractual arrangements for which they get a premium in the market if they preserve the right quality of the beans. Impact, 7% less food loss and less food quality loss, which means about 1/3 less of the losses that otherwise would have taken place. Same in or different experiments in Ethiopia with corn producers. We gave them for free hermetic bags, which normally cost $2.50. So we still have to test what would happen if they have to pay for the bags. But here, the reduction in the quality loss about 9% for those that start using the bag, and with that could get better access to the market. In this case, it's almost half of the food loss that otherwise would have taken place was saved. In Ecuador, there's still experiments, so can't show the results there, but that's where we work more with extension services to provide the farmers with the better knowledge how to deal with the crops, preserve the quality, and through that have a better access to the markets. But here are a couple of concrete cases. The bottom line is there's simple technologies, very low-cost technologies, but if the markets don't work for them, provide the right incentives, then we won't see the food loss reduction that we see. If they're there, then we can have enormous gains, both for producers, traders, processors, and consumers. Thank you very much.